This is the easiest thing you can do when trying to hit your irons well. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Harry Shaw, PGA golf professional down here at Lim Golf Club. And if you're someone who is fairly new to the game, then perfect, because I'm going to be showing you the golf hack that you need to know to strike your irons perfect every single time, made for beginners. You've been to the range a couple of times by now, or down on a practice ground like this where it's grass, and you've tried to hit the golf ball, and it's very, very difficult to do. Well, it's made out to be very, very difficult to do. But actually, with this simple hack that I'm going to be teaching you today, all you need is 2 tees and a golf ball. This will change your game forever. So make sure you stay around to the very end of the video so you know exactly how to do this. So when you place the tees down onto the ground, you want to be making sure that one is about 2 inches away from the ball. The second tee you want to place 1 inch away from the golf ball, and it is going to lie further into the ground so that it's about halfway compared to the first tee we've placed in. The whole aim of this is to be able to compress down into the golf ball to get that pure strike. The ideal strike of an iron, as you've probably already been told, is ball then turf. And I tend to see a lot of beginner golfers out there swing to the very top and start to lean away from the golf ball. The trouble with this is they're going to end up topping it, and then the odd occasion they try to bounce back down last minute and duff the shot. And what I mean by duff is when you hit the turf before the golf ball, which causes the golf ball to just roll out a couple of yards, which isn't ideal either. So this hack is going to stop those thins and duff shots, and you're going to be striking the ball absolutely pure. Quite simply, once you've got this station set up, you want to set up as if you're going to hit a golf ball and really get the feeling on the downswing that the club head is going more down into the ball. If we were leaning away, the likelihood is that we're going to be hitting that first tee, which we don't want to do. We want to be rotating and turning our body forward. Now, a lot of you probably haven't learned rotation before, so to be able to pure this straight away, take your club and put it across your shoulders. You're going to rotate back, and you can see there that my club is not pointing towards the ball, but it's also not vertical to the ground. It's somewhere in the middle. As I rotate through there, you can see the exact same angle. So my spine angle remains the same. It just rotates rather than lifts. And what we tend to see is when we lean back, the spine angle goes more vertical, and we then cause those horrible top shots which don't go very far. It's just not good at all. We've all been there, I've been there before, and this hack will stop that from happening for good. So make your way to the top, and you want to feel everything rotating and the club's avoiding those 2 tees and falling into the ball. So I'm going to move the ball slightly further away now, and I've got a 7-iron in my hand here. So we should see when I make this swing now that the club's going to go down, hit the ball first, and then make a divot. Right, let's see. Look at this in a slightly slow motion. Apologies for such the poor quality. You can see there that the club's coming into the ground very slowly along the sort of tee line that we spoke about, more downward rather than upwards, and it's hit the ball first, then made contact with the turf. Make sure you go ahead and give this a try, and why not hit the subscribe button for weekly content coming out every Friday at 6 PM.